how should and how will the 49ers use Javon Kinlaw week 1? I got the idea from Jose, who just wrote an article about it, and it's fantastic. Check it out. Jose, start us off. How should the 49ers use Javon Kinlaw week 1?
They should really bring him out subtly, and it's something I've been pounding the table since they drafted him, even as far back as when me and Leo did his show a few months ago. Don't play him on early downs. Keep him just specifically on when it's going to be passing downs. And if you feel confident enough, then maybe touch him in the run. But at that point, you're pretty much going to make a bigger hole on your defense than it already is in terms of the run defense. I know it's not like it's terrible or nothing now, but it's not good. It's like average at best. So by keeping Kinlaw in there, just in the certain mainly IDing passing roles, because, me and you saw plenty of times, Kyle Shanahan loved that draw play against him. He did. Had a level too high. He just wants to beat his guy. So he just needs to really I think he's going to use him more towards passing and really, if very little, if at all, sprinkle him in a run defense. But I don't really see him getting used that way because he could be a lot of ability.
Nick.
I think he'll be used very sparingly. He's not going to step right in and become DeForest Buckner. That's even more obvious now than ever, now that he's gone through training camp. So I'm going to disagree with Jose because following along to what everybody was saying about his rush moves, his pass rushing, he's kind of a one-trick pony right now. Doesn't sound like he was beating too many offensive linemen throughout camp. So I could see him being used a lot in like second and medium, second and manageable, where it could go either way, run or pass in those type of situations. But I think you're going to see a lot of Solomon Thomas on the interior on clear passing downs, So I think they're going to use Kinlaw very sparingly throughout the first couple weeks, not just this upcoming one.
Yeah, just going along with that, I think at least for the first couple weeks without preseason games, I think it's going to be mostly veterans going in. So Solomon Thomas, DJ Jones are going to be on early downs, and then maybe on passing downs you get Javon Kinlaw in there. But I think by week 5, Kinlaw will be more established and ready to go early on rundowns.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're going to see him play maybe a 15 to 20 snaps somewhere around there, mostly in those middle downs in those situations that are, second and long, second and medium, those kinds of things.
Oh, a consensus between Jack and Nick. I like that. Okay, what's up, Leo?
So I think they should absolutely use him on passing downs in this game, particularly. Arizona's interior offensive line, they're bad. It's a bunch of Tom Comptons out there. And so I think you got to build this.
That's the worst thing you could call a man.
Wow. I think you got to build up his confidence, and this is the exact offensive line he could do that with.
Hey, good call. Hey, I'm going to agree with you and Jose. I think they're going to use him as a pass rusher and pass rusher only as a rookie. And I always like that. To me, it's smart. If a guy doesn't show that he's DeForest Buckner, give him one thing. Give him one job as a rookie. Don't put too much on his plate. It's what Vic Fangio did with Alden Smith. I think it could work. And even though he hasn't shown many pass rush moves, he's still big and powerful. And if everyone's worried about Nick Bosa, D Ford, Eric Armstead, he can go one-on-one against a center or the weakest guard and build some confidence. And that's exactly how the Niners used Eric Armstead as a rookie in 2015. If you remember, he was not a starter. He was a designated pass rusher who had no pass rush moves. He would just come in and push the pocket, and he developed that way. I think they're going to do the same thing with him. We'll see. Who's going to start at wide?
That's the comment of the day right there.